Oh, someone has learned to open their door. I see you, Gamble. You being a silly boy. He's silly. Silly boy. So this is Gamble, and I'm going to take him out and soak his feet today, but I wanted to just show you guys how I start with my guys that come straight off the track, because I kind of do things a little bit different than they're used to. So I like my horses to meet me at the door and kind of put their head in the halter. It's the same kind of concept that I teach my Mustangs to do as well. But you can see kind of Gamble is a little distracted. He just sees the doors open. So I do have some cookies. But what I wanted him to do is kind of focus on the halter and just stick his head in the halter. But he kind of wants nothing to do with it. But it's just kind of a bit of directing his focus. And see, I try to reward him there when he does stick his nose towards the halter. And he's still kind of figuring out my cookies. So again, I'm just going to kind of sit here. This is good because it teaches them a little bit of patience, a little bit of focus, and you're starting to build a relationship with your horse just even before you put a halter on. So I'm just trying to wait for him to learn to find the right answer. So I'm just going to stay patient. And he just is kind of antsy to kind of want to get going and get out the door. And you'll see he just tries to be distracted all the way around, ignoring the halter. And then finally he goes, oh, okay, and he drops his head in. So I really try to reward him with my voice and give him some nice good rubs. And that's kind of how I start when I take my horses out of the stall. Play Big, aka Gamble, and he's got some pretty sore feet still. He tests positive with the hoof testers, and he also has a little bit of filling in his pastern. So I am doing a regimen of soaking him with Epsom salts, and I'm using my Hoof Wraps Equine Soaker. So this is the first time he's ever had this on, and you can see he's kind of not quite sure, but he has a pretty good head on his shoulders. So I'm just adjusting the boot to make sure it fits on there a little snug. Now for this demonstration, I put a little bit too much water in there, which isn't a big deal. It'll just kind of ooze out the top. But you see he moves and the boot stays with him. Now I just have to readjust it a little bit. There is a foam pad in the bottom of it so that they can stand on it. So once I readjust it, it's kind of in a good place, and then I let him soak for 20 minutes in the nice warm water and Epsom salts. And this is really great because then it allows you to multitask while the horse is soaking, and you don't have to sit there and make sure their foot stays in a bucket and they're able to soak. And so here you can see the difference with that front right versus the left after he's soaked. And so hopefully he'll be feeling better soon.